I just sold my first movie script. Yeah. It's an Adam Sandler film. Hear me out. Okay. In this movie, Adam Sandler plays a Muslim. He plays a Muslim who's running for mayor of New York City. It's called Don't Mess with the Zoran. You guys know who Zoran Mamdani is? Zoran Mamdani won the Democratic primary for mayor of New York City, but you would think that he's already mayor the way that people are talking about him. It seems like people either love him or they hate him, but for the exact same reasons. I like that Zoran won because he's anti-establishment. He's making waves in the system. He is. And I like that. I also like that Mamdani won because he helped balance a couple things out for me. A couple weeks ago, I was finding myself agreeing with Marjorie Taylor Greene a little too much. And all I needed were her thoughts on something else to help remind me. 2 weeks ago, she was like, we gotta stop giving money to Israel, we gotta not have war with Iran. I was like, you preach, sister, right? I was like, God bless her, okay? About to get my MTG tattoo on my arm. And then Zoran wins, and she posts a picture of the Statue of Liberty in hijab, and I'm like, thank God. I was about to follow her. She retweeted somebody's photo of a Statue of Liberty with a hijab over it saying, this hits hard. Which is like, aside from being racist and Islamophobic, it's like, that actually would protect the statue from rust. You actually could use that. Have you seen Lady Liberty lately? She's looking a little crusty, to be honest. Like, not modest at all. Lady Liberty already has the dress all the way down to the feet. Like, just why not finish the job? Finish the hijab. Mamdani is divisive for a lot of reasons, and that's great. That's great. I love it. I love drama. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even from New York City. I just like watching drama from aside. You know? Like, they can do whatever they want. That's their own experiment. People are like, I don't want to experiment with one of the biggest cities in America. Like, have you been to New York City? It's already the world's biggest science experiment. So just let them cook. Just so you know, I'm not a socialist, okay? Shut the fuck up. And let me fucking finish. Boo, everybody should be socialist in this room. Okay, that was a joke. Listen. They're here. Let me finish the joke, assholes, okay? So you know where I stand politically, okay? I'm not a socialist, and I'm also not Muslim, okay? I am a communist jihadist, and there is a difference, okay? Or jihadi Marxist, that's the PC term. I prefer jihadi Marxist, or Sharia comrade, if you would like. Okay? You happy now? Okay, you happy now? It's funny because I have friends who are socialists, I have friends who are communists, I have friends who are democratic socialists, and like somebody booed me when I said I'm not a socialist, but if you're a socialist, I have communist friends who think you're a pussy. You know what I mean? So it's like, so just chill, like just, you know what I mean? Like, and then I have a lot of friends who are democratic socialists, and the communists are like, they're not helping the movement. So that's why I'm a jihadi Marxist. Nobody with me, okay? So that's where I stand. I just like that Zoran is creating waves. And it's insane to me how many far-right commentators, even some centrist personalities online, are just saying preposterous things about the potential of Zoran being mayor. Like, there's people out there saying, once Zoran's mayor, he's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City. Which is hilarious. And aside just from being obviously racist, Islamophobic, and just ridiculous, people are like arguing back logically, like, no. No, he's not. I don't think he is. No. Like, you mother not only would that be unconstitutional and nobody's gonna vote for that, it's just so insulting to just go straight there. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, when somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, you should not be saying, no, okay? When somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, the proper response is Sharia law even that bad? You gotta f back. You gotta f back. Now, I'm not here tonight to pitch Sharia law to you, okay? I know my face gives you the impression that I might want to, okay? But the thing about Sharia law, I will say, a lot of people don't really know much about it. I even had to do research for this joke. And personally, I haven't lived under it. It hasn't been brought to California yet. Okay? It will be one day, but inshallah.
But
I'm not up here arguing for or necessarily defending Sharia law, but I will say you should know that it has been largely blown out of proportion by the Western world. Our country, we love to blow things up metaphorically and physically. So when you actually Google Sharia law, which I did, you can look at the Wikipedia page for Sharia law, and I kid you not, the synopsis of Wikipedia's take on Sharia law is basically like, bro, Sharia law is not even that bad. That's basically what they're saying for like a whole, this is Wikipedia. They're like, no, you can go out past 3, it's fine. Like it's, apparently there's like levels to Sharia law, okay? But what I'm saying is, whenever you have this discussion about Sharia law in the West, it's always taken to the most extreme position. Like people are always like, oh, you want Sharia law? You just want all women to just cover up? Like, no, what? Like, well, not all of them, but like, what, no. Like, okay, personally, I find everyone a little bit gross, so I would like, in an ideal world, you know, my Sharia would be everybody covers up until further notice. And then once I get a sense of your aura, I'm like, all right, you can chill. You know what I mean? Like that's how I would do things personally, you know. But that's always where it goes. It always goes to the most extreme version. And so then it brings up this discussion. You hear all these people now saying, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. You hear this out there. Oh yeah, like all these commentators are saying around, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. And you know what? They're right. Muslim values are not compatible with American values because America doesn't have values. Okay. America does not have values. What values? Where are the values? What values do we have aside from the value meal? A lot of people in America have values, absolutely, but are there any shared values in this country anymore? No, we disagree on literally everything. You could say the one value that we have is freedom, but like, do we? You know what I mean? Like, do we even have freedom? And then if freedom allegedly is our value, freedom is independence from values. That was the principle of this country. It doesn't matter what your values are, it doesn't matter what my values are, we can both, you know, enjoy ourselves because this is a valueless nation. It's because there's this implicit connection. They're like, well, America, we have Christian values. It's like, do we? The whole premise of this nation was separation of church and state, but there's always this subtext of like, the Muslim values don't match our Christian values. But it's like, okay, there's Christians in America, sure, but like, are Christians in America really Christian, is the question. The answer is no. The answer is no. Go to an actual other country where there's Christians. We are not Christians in America. It's like Olive Garden Christianity. You know what I mean? It's not real. Doing Christmas is not enough. Most proclaimed Christians in this nation can't even quote a single Bible lyric. Okay? Yeah. I'm calling them lyrics. That should be a sure shot example. The irony is, if you actually know Muslim people, you would know that they respect the Bible. Like, they respect the teachings of Jesus, they consider Jesus a prophet, and they respect the teachings of the Bible. Like, more than my Christian friends. That's why I'm telling all these Christians out there, I'm like, hey, like, you want to actually learn the Bible and appreciate the Bible and love the Bible, respect the Bible? Join Islam. Try it. Try it. Just try it. There you go. Some people are feeling a little alienated. But this is how America was founded. You have to be real with it. You have to be honest about it, because this conversation keeps coming up. People saying that Muslim values are not compatible with American values, and there's no evidence. There's no evidence. Okay, maybe not fasting, obviously. Okay, fasting. I'll give you fasting. I'll give you fasting for sure. That's definitely not compatible with American values in nearly any capacity. That's why I always tell my Muslim friends and family, I'm like, yo, if you want more Americans to join, like, just have a package for them that's like, you don't have to fast just yet. You know what I mean? Like, you can do 5 years without fasting. Americans are like, I'll try it out. You have to be honest. We don't have values in this country. There are no shared values. And so whenever this conversation comes up, people they only have one single argument. They're like, Sharia law, and all women are going to have to cover up, because in America, we like our women to show skin. Okay, so American values is Hooters, basically. That's what it comes down to. We just want to be able to have Hooters in America, right? Okay, and yeah, Hooters, fun time. Who hasn't had a great time at Hooters, aside from most of this crowd? Who hasn't had a fun time at Hooters? Okay, I look like I work there. Who hasn't? I look like I'm the manager of Hooters. Like, these ladies are trying their hardest today, okay? Give them a break. But hear me out. How about we just try one Sharia law Hooters? Let's just try one. Just one Sharia law Hooters. Just one. You'll only see eyes. It'll be called peepers. Yes. Yes. Come on down to peepers. Okay? You'll have a newfound respect for eyes after you come to peepers. Yeah. Come for the eyes, stay for the halal burgers. You'll love it. You'll love it. A lot of lamb and goat, you know? That's always where the conversation goes. And it's ridiculous. You can't just let people continue doing this, because they're making Islamophobia just so, like, casual and normal. And I don't even like using the term Islamophobia, because it's like, it's inaccurate, and it's like...
It's anti-Muslim terrorism is what it is.
Ooh, I like that. Hey, let me get the fist bump too. Come on, man. Jeez. It is. Yeah, it is. Anti-Muslim terrorism.
That's exactly.
I like that. I like that. Yes, we're not germ. Yes. I feel like this became a town hall meeting. The whole Muslim population in Chicago. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? While we're at it, we're not germs either. We're for sure not spiders. So precisely, this is why you don't really hear me using the term Islamophobia. Aside from I said it like 2 times. There's not an official word for it yet, but anti-Muslim terrorism is on the table. Okay. If we can truncate some of the syllables, I think we'll have it. Terrorism is a strong. It gets the point across. I would just call it. What's that? What's my take? Oh, hey, I'm running for mayor of Chicago, guys. I like how. I go. What? You saying I should not be mayor of Iran? Why are you crushing my dreams right now? I honestly, that was my next venture. Mayor of Tehran. Thank you so much. Is that it? What? What's my take on Make Iran Great? Can I finish the bit that I'm doing first? Okay, guys. Yeah, is that okay? Okay. I'm going to institute a temporary Sharia law Just temporary. Just temporary. I'm now instituting Sharia law in this room. It's like, I can probably continue the set with that talking, but like, I'm worried about when I go home and I go to bed. Like, I'm gonna be falling asleep and he's like, what about Iran? Like, But yes, I don't like the term Islamophobia because I don't think it accurately conveys. It doesn't convey the hate. It makes the person sound more like a victim. I don't like saying that term. We can't allow anti-Muslim terrorism to be so casual. That's why I'm telling you, do not argue logically with these people who are making these nonsensical comments. When people say things like Muslim values are not compatible with American values, it makes no sense. There's no evidence. American values is an empty set. Okay, you can't. It's a math reference. You can't equate a set of elements to an empty set. It's a mathematics thing. So what I'm saying, what you have to do is when somebody says Muslim values are not compatible, well, first of all, compatible, like this is a dating app, you know what I mean? Like, are we on Minder now, you know what I mean? Or formerly known as Minder, now Salam. You're gonna be hearing this for a while, because Zoran's running till I believe November. And then if he wins, you're gonna be hearing it like for a very long time. So you're gonna hear this, you're gonna keep hearing people saying Muslim values are not compatible with American values. And again, don't give these people a logical response. Don't be like, well, in America we believe in all values. Don't say that. Don't all values matter this shit, okay? The proper way to respond when people say Muslim values are not compatible with American values is say, actually, all American values come from Muslim values. Say that. See what happens. Just try it. Have a gun on you. Try it. Oh yeah. This is gonna stir some shit up. But do it. Try it. See what happens. I can prove it, actually. I can prove it for you. You look at things that are very iconic American, right? Like, for instance, what's America's iconic dessert? American as apple pie, right? Which we don't really eat, but it's for some reason there. You would think the American dessert would be Dubai chocolate at this point. But, which, hate to break it to you. You know where that comes from. So apple pie is the iconic American dessert. Do you know where apples come from originally? Kazakhstan. Apples originate in Kazakhstan. Now, I don't know if you've seen the 2007 documentary Borat, but it really depicts authentically life in Kazakhstan. I'm just kidding. It was a racist caricature, obviously, but why do you think it did so well at the box office? Because that's our heritage. Well, yes, apples are from Kazakhstan, and pies all come from Egypt. Egypt was the first country to be like, let's roll some shit in dough. So apples come from Kazakhstan and pies come from Egypt. So yeah, American is apple pie. No, American is some Egyptian Kazakhstani. That's what it is. That's what it is. And that's our dessert. So there goes that. It's a Muslim dessert. Then there's our music, right? America has essentially pioneered a lot of music genres. What are music genres that we're most known for? Jazz, blues, rock and roll, country, rap music, all of these great musical art forms that we stole from black people, right? Right? And I would argue that rock and roll is the most popular. Country music is also very like prototypical American, jazz and blues, of course, as well. And what is the common instrument in these musical art forms that we're so well known for? Is the guitar. The guitar. The guitar we always see as kind of all-American instrument, like, right? But the guitar did not come from America, unless you don't know history. The guitar actually comes from what was called the lute, which originates in the Middle East. But the very first stringed instrument recorded for humanity, like ever, the one that traces the further back, Iraq. Iraq. Yeah, that's why Iraq is actually short for Iraq and roll. You can look it up. You can look it up. Yeah. Yeah, you thought Bush was looking for WMDs? He was looking for Guitar Center. He was trying to invade Guitar Center. They tried to induct Saddam into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sports. What about sports? Right? What's America's main sport? Baseball. Some people say football, but football is just rugby, and we named it after an already existing sport called football. It's not original at all. Okay? But yes, baseball is an all-American original sport. We actually created that here in the United States, and let's be proud of it for 10 seconds, okay? Yeah, thank you, one person. Do you really think we were the first people to hit balls with sticks? No, there was a bunch of other stickball games, like cricket, or other ones that I didn't research for this joke. Okay? But stickball traces back a long time, and the very first stickball game ever known to humankind traces back to Iran. And that's why they're trying to make Iran great again, because they want to get the birthplace of baseball. Well, that's what they're trying to do. What are you drinking? Huh? Not enough? Oh no, we have a problem. So baseball comes from Iran, and I urge you next time you're at an all-American baseball game to whisper that into the person next to you. To see what happens, you know? Did you know this comes from Iran? Just see what happens. Baseball is an Iranian sport. I mean, ask any professional baseball player, like, how'd you score that amazing home run? He's gonna be like, Iran. That's why I'm telling you. They say it's about nuclear weapons. It's not. They want a regime change-up. You know what I'm saying? So, anything iconically America originally comes from a Muslim country. And those three examples should suffice for everything. So go ahead and spread the word. Now, obviously, I'm poking fun, I'm prodding, I'm trying to provoke, because I think this is so ridiculous that we're even having these conversations. Really, what it comes down to, America lacks values because of the way that it was formed. Like, for instance, you can see this in the way, like, they're attacking Zoran. They're attacking Zoran for the way he eats. Do you see that? He posted a video where he's eating with his hands, like a lot of people do around the world. And you have all these commentators like, I use silverware. You know, like, okay, most people can't afford that. Also, dude, like, eating with your hands is like a very cultural, like, acceptable thing, like, all around the world. In fact, if you don't eat with your hands, you're a bitch, okay? You're a bitch. What are you afraid of? Your own skin? Like, no, there's germs on my hands. Well, then wash them. And sometimes don't. Build up a immunity. This is why you can't go to other countries and eat their food because you have diarrhea. It's because you don't eat with your hands enough. That's like a culture shock for these people. And you realize this is all because of the way the country was founded, right? Like, we need to be honest about how America was founded. America is classically known as a melting pot, but it was originally a melting pot for white people. Okay? It was a white melting pot. It was a creamy soup. It was a chowder. It was a chowder. You know? And it was just chowder, potatoes, and clams. You know what I mean? That's all you could have in the chowder. And now we're mixing other vegetables into the chowder. You know what I mean? And the garbanzo beans trying to get in there too. You know? Pinto beans, the black beans, all the beans is trying to fit into the chowder, man. And the chowder's like, they're turning it into chili. Like, it's relax. It's finally becoming clear that there's a void of values in America. And this comes from the fact that when you think of American values and ideals, it traces back to the Founding Fathers. And the Founding Fathers is one of the most divisive subjects you have in America. There's one camp of people that will be like, the Founding Fathers should be revered, and they had these great ideas, and we should respect everything that they did and not criticize them. They're sacred. The Founding Fathers are sacred. And then there's other people who know a little more history, who are like, yo, the Founding Fathers were racist slave owners who wanted to build a white supremacist state, And listen, guys, two things can be true. Okay? The founding fathers were, in fact, racist slave owners who had a lot of great ideas that changed humankind. Yeah, in fact, I would argue those two things go well together, because when you have someone doing the actual work for you, you can kind of just sit back and relax and think of all these crazy ideas that could potentially change the world. Put them in a laminated binder, sign it. I'm just saying, it's not all black and white, even though it was back then. This joke is not finished yet, but it's 3/5 of the way there. I like how a bottle of glasses was dropped exactly at that time, signifying the crash that joke would bring. So we have to be honest. This country was founded in a way such that we're like, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're white, you join America and you're American now. And so obviously when you do that, people are going to lose their individual cultures, their individual identities. And so as reason, that melting pot that America started with was kind of just, it was a loss of culture. And that's just how it started. We can admit that and be honest about it. But I think it's carried on for too long now. You've heard this myth that white people don't have culture. This is a lie. White people, this is a lie, okay? I'm gonna audition to speak for the alt-right at some point. You have culture, you do. You've been lied to. Yeah, you've been lied to, okay? White people, you are Caucasian. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a real thing. You are Caucasian. You know where Caucasian is derived from? The Caucasus Mountains. Do you know where the Caucasus Mountains are? The Middle East. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. You're one of us. You're one of us. That's why you put us as the same on the census. I see you. White people are Middle Eastern. That's why you love hummus so much. You love it. You put it on everything now. There's hummus at Applebee's. You love it. It's indigenous to your taste buds. That's why. Yeah. White people are Middle Eastern. It's the same thing. That's why 9/11, inside job, no matter how you see it. And I know there's some smart asses in here who are gonna be like, actually the Caucasus Mountains extend into Russia too. Okay, fine, then you're Russian/Middle Eastern, okay? You're Soviet Arabs, okay? You're jihadi Marxists. All right, now we can talk about Iran. I'm gonna be quitting comedy pretty soon. I finally used my math background. I wrote an algorithm for a dating app that just got picked up in Silicon Valley. Thank you, one person, for supporting my dreams. It's a dating app for people in the oil industry. It's called Fracker. I thought I was doing something great for romance, but now every sleazy guy in the app is using the same opening line. He just like, want to frack? And girls are like, that's so crude, you know? He's like, I thought you wanted to drill. I'm looking for a guy who's more refined, okay? Oh, this thing is rigged. Oh, well, good luck finding an alternative. Better go to the wind power site. It's called Blower. Oh, well, I want to lay the pipeline. Looks like this is a dry hole. Oh, frack you, Derek. Go frack yourself, Derek. Okay, Miss Fields, I wish you well. The founder of Bumble, Whitney Wolf, became the youngest self-made woman billionaire this week. That's awesome. Yeah, I tried to message her on LinkedIn, but apparently she can only message first. For those of you who haven't been watching the impeachment, I'll sum it up for you. For years, they were saying that Trump dog whistles to racists. And all this was just a dog park gone wild. If you look at the photos of the White House and nobody told you what happened, you'd be like, oh, pack of dogs were unleashed. You would have been like, who let the dogs out? Who Let the Dogs Out is already the theme song of 2021. This really is a dream come true to have this cool virtual comedy club where comedians can work out material and have such a great supportive audience. It's not my first dream. I'm going to say I wasn't born with this dream. My dream is that everybody in the world just shuts the up for 1 minute. Does anybody else have that? It's not even world peace. It's like world STFU. That's my dream.
Tonight,
Last comedy.
moving on is Shang Wang.
I'm super excited to be in the top 10. I can't believe this is happening.
I'd like to welcome our special guest, the mayor of New York, Mike Bucci.
Wrong coast, but close enough. Nobody knows where Newark is anyways. We're like the lost city of Atlantis. Nobody knows where the we are.
You being the mayor of Newark is more than enough.
I appreciate the promotion you just gave me, but I am still the vice mayor. Al Nagy's still alive. I know. A lot of people are shocked.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so you're the vice mayor.
I am.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta. You booked the vice mayor?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I'm not sure I could get elected anywhere else.
I hate to burst your bubble there, but we actually sent out some of our chief correspondents to Newark to see how things are going in Bucci land.
We are here in Newark, New Jersey at City Hall looking for Mike Bucci.
Woo! We're here to figure out what the people of Newark really think of their vice mayor.
We're coming for you, Booch.
Woo!
You can just smell that fresh Newark air. Where are you, Mike Bucci? Where are you? What are your favorite things about Mike Bucci?
Mike Bucci, to be honest, I don't even know who that is.
Mike Bucci, I don't know enough about Vice Mayor Mike Bucci.
Mike Bucci?
Yeah.
So his name's Mike Bucci.
Okay.
What do you like about Mike Bucci?
Honestly, don't know much about Mike, but he seems like he has a good heart.
He has a great heart, actually.
So Newark looks wonderful.
That's
They're
great.
doing a great job.
Do you think Vice Mayor Mike Bucci has anything to do with that?
I'm not familiar with him very much.
What are your thoughts on Vice Mayor Mike Bucci?
To be honest, I don't even know. He's the mayor of Newark.
We're trying to figure out what people of Newark, New Jersey think of Mike Bucci.
Oh.
What do you think of Mike Bucci?
You're gonna have to ask somebody else. I'm not a person. But as far as Mike Bucci, I don't know.
What's your first impression when you think of Mike Bucci?
I truly don't know. It's kind of a funny last name. It's kind of catchy. It's good for slogans.
Yeah. What do you want to see improved about the city?
For me, I think the main thing is information.
Okay.
Like creating some central space where people can get information about what's happening.
Like who is Mike Bucci?
Who's Mike Bucci?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Butcher game, 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 butcher.
The government of Myanmar has been overthrown in a successful coup. Yeah, and they didn't even have to use parlor. Isn't that crazy? What a way to like rub it in the face of white supremacists. It's like, hey, immigrants actually get the job done. Should have gone with the Myanmar guys instead of the My Pillow guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. All right, get up for the tech. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you got me. You got me, partner.
Is that a cowboy?
Yeah, I reckon so, but not for much longer. See? Oh,
You guys seeing this? Horseback Perkins, are you seeing this in the gallery?
I'm headed for my last sunset. Your jokes are weird.
Sir, are you? Oh my God, he's dying.
I gotta tell you, Sammy, please tell Luinda where I buried the gold.
Wait, did you say gold?
Gold. I buried.
Dying. Okay, well, that was very weird. So, anyways, if you're attending our show, you know, you're just as a cowboy. Oh my God.
Sammy!
Yeah.
The gold. I see a field. Little doggies running everywhere.
Sir, these were just air guns. It was part of a bit. That's all. I didn't.
I've been very hit. The gold. There's a hanging tree by the Rio Grande.
That's really far from here. I honestly, I haven't been driving lately.
You gotta tell Luinda, Sammy.
I don't know Luinda, and I don't see a screen name on here that even starts with an
She's
L.
got skin soft as porcelain and nipples like bullets.
That's kind of an archaic reference. I honestly can't relate to that at all. Oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, shit. Somebody know first aid? Anybody know like Zoom first aid or something? Like Zoom mouth to mouth? Oh my God, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Sammy!
Yes.
You gotta find the gold
Where's the gold?
I buried it.
Okay. Where do we find the gold?
It's here, Sammy. It's always been here.
Okay, this is bull. Can somebody mute him? Can somebody just? There's a lot of etiquette when you text, especially if you're dating someone. I was dating this girl. She would always text me moi. Moi means kiss, right? I didn't know that when I saw it spelled out M-U-A-H. Thought it was the evil laugh. I thought every night she was texting me, good night, sleep tight. Like, what's gonna happen in my sleep? She's texting me things, I'm about to board this plane. Like, get her off that plane now. And I found out it just means kiss. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. She's like, yeah, whenever I send moi, you're supposed to send moi back. It's polite. I was like, I even argued. I was like, I got this. Moi times 100. Boom. Does that cover me through July? How does that work? She was like, no, and I want you to start texting me, I miss you. I was like, okay, how am I supposed to know when to do that, you know? Because look, I don't think people really miss other people. I think we just get bored with our own situation and we direct that boredom at someone else. You know what I mean? That's what love is. It's misdirected boredom. She's like, whenever I send you XOXO, you're supposed to send XOXO back. I'm like, what is this, tic-tac-toe? What are the rules here? You basically want me to just repeat every message that you send. So I just gave her an email address that doesn't exist. So whatever message she sends, just bounces right back. That's the same message. She's like, who the hell is Mailer Demon? I'm like, mwahahaha.
Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe.
I was listening to your podcast and I just was listening to the beginning of that guy that had the worst 2020, Sammy Obey. What happened to his 2020?
Holy Bert. So Sammy Obeid. Sammy's this sweet guy. So people that don't know, my podcast is called Back to School with Maz Jobrani. And the whole concept came because my son and daughter would ask me questions that I didn't know the answer for. So I said, instead of Googling it, I'm going to bring on experts and we'll learn from them. It's become basically an excuse for me to talk to people with interesting stories. So I've had people on like Michael Cohen, who was Donald Trump's fixer, all the way to a guy who helped land the rover on Mars, to a woman who is a cave diver. She goes under glaciers. Her story's crazy. So Sammy is a fellow stand-up comedian, and Sammy is of Palestinian descent, but he's American. And here's what's crazy is I have done Zoom shows with Sammy all through the pandemic. He and I both went to UC Berkeley, so we've done shows for incoming freshmen at UC Berkeley for the past 3 or 4 years. He's this smart, handsome, put together dude. I'm on his mailing list on email. And one day he sends out an email and he's like, I got MS, muscular, multiple sclerosis in 2020. I'm like, what? I start reading it. And basically the gist of it is he started having these pains and this weird shit and like open a door and like his shoulder would crack. He couldn't figure out what's going on. And then he emails his doctor to set up an appointment, doesn't hear back from them and starts calling them. They're not responding, and then gets in touch with them 4 months later. And they're like, oh, that guy has disappeared. We don't know where he went. He's like, what? So then he finds a doctor on Google that's in his insurance because he has Obamacare, and she's got 1 star on Google. And then she sends him to go get tested, and it comes back that you might have MS. And he's like, what? So she's basically telling him he's got this disease that might kill him. And then it falls on him to go and do further research to find out it wasn't MS, but it was something else. In the meantime, he finds out that his father is cheating on his mother. I mean, it's the craziest story. As he told me, I go, this is a movie of what happened to you. And in the middle of all that, he thinks he got coronavirus. I mean, it's the craziest story ever.
I got to listen to that podcast. I started listening to it the other day on the treadmill, and I was like, wait, what the
Hey, Sammy, this is Sarah Palin up in Alaska. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sammy. Happy birthday to you. Sincerely. Nothing but the best in this new year, new chapter of life. Hey, I heard that you're running for president in 2036. Really? Okay. All right. Early kickoff, maybe. All right. From way up north. I hear, though, that, the real KO 2036 team, your kickoff team, that's going to propel you into the White House. Right on. Well, that team wishes you a very happy birthday. And they all officially endorse you for president. What the heck? I officially endorse your presidency too. Yeah. So, Sammy, nothing but the very, very best to you. May 2021 be the best year yet. May you just receive all that you deserve, and may those around you see within you the great character, the great patriot, the great human being that you are. And you're put here on earth with great purpose, and you live every day with that purpose towards your destiny, helping other people. Right on. Okay, that's going to bode well for you as you do run for president and lead this great nation in 2036. Right on. Okay, to you, Sammy. Happy birthday. Nothing but the very, very best to you. And right on, KO 2036 team. Yeah. To you all too. Nothing but the best. God bless ya.
I notice as I get older, I get more visibly creepy, and there's nothing I can do about it. That's what happens to a guy. You get older, sex drive goes down, and creepiness just through the roof. It's related. Now if I see a hot woman, I'm like, man, I want to smash, but I don't want to throw out my back, you know? And I'm just going to be tired for the rest of the day, so I'm just going to think about it. Yeah.
There's like an acronym for it now.
Acronym for what?
For our demographic. It's MINASA. Middle Eastern, North African, South Asian.
NASA? What would you say? No, that's where we work. That's where we work.
Welcome to Some Happy Hour. And now here's your host, Sammy Obey.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I am. How we doing, everybody?
Woo.
I am wearing a, what do you call this? A V-neck? Yeah, douchebag clothes. I don't know. So there was once a hole here, and my grandma sewed this for me.
Aww.
She sewed a little S. Those are my initials. So if anybody else knows how to sew, I want to put a strike through it so it's a $sign. Anybody? Anybody want to turn me into a rapper? I miss my grandma. Make some noise if you miss your grandma.
Yeah.
Thanks. I like how some people are like, yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. And some people are like, you asshole, she's been dead for 10 years. It's safe to say we all miss our grandmas for once. We're all together in this. But yeah, a lot going on this week. This last week we had Groundhog Day, right? Past Tuesday was Groundhog Day. And so was every other day this last year. And if you don't get that joke, let me explain. This past Tuesday was Groundhog Day, and so was every other day this year. And if you still don't get the joke, let me explain. This past Tuesday was Groundhog Day, and so was other 10 hours later. Everybody's logged off. One person in the Zoom in, it's Ruben. You know what I'm saying? This Groundhog Day, you know, Puxatawny Phil normally tells us how many weeks of winter are left, but because he attended a New Year's Eve party, we are now in quarantine for 18 months. That's what he said. No, he actually predicted that spring is coming in 3 weeks using global warming. So that's pretty cool. Big event this week. The government of Myanmar has been overthrown in a successful coup. Yeah, and they didn't even have to use Parler. Isn't that crazy? What a way to like rub it in the face of white supremacists. It's like, hey, immigrants actually get the job done. Should have gone with the Myanmar guys instead of the My Pillow guys. You know what I'm saying? In other news, Pete Buttigieg became the first openly LGBTQ person to be confirmed to the head of an executive department.
Yeah.
Making him the first American to be both in and out of the cabinet. In other news, Jeff Bezos is stepping down from Amazon's CEO position. Yeah, but don't worry, his replacement will be shipped out immediately. And it's expected to arrive in 2 days. Meanwhile, Bezos will be gently returned to Kohl's near you. That was for the 3 people who've done that before. Thank you so much. Right now, aware of your power, you can return Amazon stuff at Kohl's. They're everywhere. This week in Hollywood, an influencer was charged for turning the Hollywood sign into saying Holly boob. Seriously, finally someone in LA arrested for a botched boob job. Am I right? A Florida attorney was disbarred this week for using his attorney power to visit women in jail and recording sexual encounters with them. Disgusting. Yeah. In other news, he's been hired for Trump's defense team. He is ready. Trump jokes still going to be hot till 2023, baby. I'm telling you. This is a big story that seemed to miss the mainstream in hip hop news. Lil Uzi Vert, that's a rapper for those of you who are over 20. Rapper Lil Uzi Vert got a $24 million diamond forehead piercing.
What?
The last time a head piercing cost us that much was the JFK assassination. I can make that joke. My mom was in Dallas. She's the suspect. In LA this week, a man entered a Pasadena Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and was denied service because he was not wearing a mask. So what does he do? He goes back to his car and he comes back with a gun and robs the place. Still with no mask. Now the CDC has to change its guidelines about how to rob places too. Please cover your whole face, ideally ski mask. That's what the voucher says. But no, fortunately, he did say 6 feet away from the cashier, so it's all good. This weekend, the Super Bowl is on. Also, the weekend is on the Super Bowl. It's a very special Super Bowl because we'll be hearing the music "I Can't Feel My Face" while we watch a football player get a concussion. It'll be very fitting. This year's Super Bowl will be the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. The last time those two met on the field was in 1492. Am I right? 1492.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Yeah.
Get up for the tech. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you got me. You got me, partner. Oh.
Is that a cowboy?
Yeah, I reckon so, but not for much longer. See,
you guys seeing this? Horseback Perkins, are you seeing this in the gallery?
I'm headed for that. My last sunset. Your jokes are weird.
Sir, are you? Oh my God, he's dying.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, Sammy, please tell Luinda where I buried the gold. Oh.
Wait, did you say gold?
Gold. I buried.
Dying. Okay, well that was very weird. So, anyways, if you're attending our show, you know, you're just as a cowboy. Oh my God!
Sammy.
Yeah.
The gold. I see a field. Little doggies running everywhere.
Sir, these were just air guns. It was part of a bit. That's all. I didn't.
I'm very hit. The gold. There's a hanging tree by the Rio Grande.
That's really far from here. I honestly, I haven't been driving lately.
You gotta tell Luinda, Sammy.
I don't know Luinda, and I don't see a screen name on here that even starts with an L.
She's got skin soft as porcelain and nipples like bullets.
That's kind of an archaic reference. I honestly can't relate to that at all. Oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, shit. Can somebody know first aid? Anybody know like Zoom first aid or something? Like Zoom mouth? Oh my God, he's back. He's back.
Sammy!
Yes.
The gold. You gotta find the gold.
Where's the gold?
I buried it.
Okay. Okay, where do we find the gold?
It's here, Sammy. It's always been here.
Okay, this is bullshit. Can somebody mute him? Can somebody just all right. Well, I guess this is the right time to say mute your cell phones and be in a quiet place, please. Ideally not the Wild Wild West. But while we're at it, give it up for Horseback Perkins for riding out to the show all the way from the Rio Grande. And just remember, we don't need your donations because the gold is right here. He said it. Right? So just keep that in mind. Are you guys ready to have a good show tonight? Okay. I'm really excited to bring on our guest. She's a good friend of mine. You've seen her on FX's Snowfall, on Dear White People, on Netflix, and How to Get Away with Murder on ABC. Let's give it up for our dearest friend, Fizza Dosani!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was muted and had my video off, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have a foot massage.
You have a foot massage appointment right now?
You're muted again.
Oh, she's muted. Let's unmute her.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have a little electronic massage thing, and I just have it under the desk, and I'm chilling.
Fizz is so good at time management. She was like, I have a show at 6:30, but I also have a foot appointment. How do I do both at the same time?
I figured it out, and it's a success.
Yeah, well, you look super chill. You look like you're having more fun than all of us.
I mean, I'm having fun. I can't speak for anyone else.
Everybody, if you can, get somebody who's in your house or apartment who's not going to watch the show tonight to rub your feet so we can all get on Fizz's level.
Get on my level. Live your best life. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to do my best right now. I'm going to use my left foot to rub my right, and then they're going to switch off. That's what I'm going to do. Fizza, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
How many shows did you have to cancel to do this one?
All of them. I can't. You think I count them? I can't count them. I do. I'm doing Clubhouse now. You're a Droid user, right? I don't want to put you.
Yeah, I am. You can't. So you can't use Clubhouse on the iPhone, or you can only use it on the iPhone. Is that the case?
At the moment.
Okay. Yeah, because my cousin texted me. He's like, "Hey man, you got to get on Clubhouse," and I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." He's like, "Do you have an iPhone?" And I was like, "No," and then he stopped responding.
He cut you off, man. I mean, I'm more open-minded, so if I see a green text bubble, I'll still engage. But some people, they need a blue text bubble.
Right. But
iPhone users know. Android users are feeling left out as usual.
Well, I finally just updated my Android software, and we can finally see when people read our messages or not. So we're now at least kind of on the same playing field. Yeah. Yeah, we're welcome. Yeah. Welcome to 2019, motherfuckers. That's right. So Fizza, you're from Florida. Do you want to apologize to all of us now or later? Or...
You know what? It's not an excuse, Sammy. It's an explanation. I'm from Florida. It's whatever I do. It's what I do. I'm just hoping not to get arrested or reported or deported tonight. So, I'm just doing the best I can.
Is your family still in Florida?
Yeah, most of them. Or actually all of my nuclear family's in Florida again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And do you go visit them for anything?
I mean, reluctantly. I don't, more out of I love my parents and I love my so it's like, all right, I'm gonna bite the bullet and.
Yeah, I feel that. I reluctantly love my parents as well too. My mom's like, "You want to give me a hug?" I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! This is your show. I'm just I'm getting ambushed by cowboys. Honestly, nobody respects me here.
Yeah, I think there's a support group for that somewhere. There's a lot of support out there now. With
It's called Parlor, but it's gone off of Apple now, so I can't. It's the Cowboy server. So Fizza, you have a very unique name if you're from Florida, especially.
Yeah.
So Fizza, it's pronounced Fizza, but often people say Pfizer, like the vaccine, Pfizer.
FISA, FISA. I get FISA a lot. It's not FISA. It's actually, so like if people like in Florida, people would think my name is a nickname because it's unusual. Like they wouldn't. It's weird that they wouldn't assume it was an ethnic name, but maybe because it sounds like the RZA or the Jizza. I'm not in the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not in the Wu-Tang Clan. I just need to establish that up front. Please don't ask me. Everyone always asks me that when I correct the pronunciation. You know, I'm and it's spelt weird too. My name is spelled. It's not spelled F-Z-A. It's spelled F-I-Z-A-A. There's 2 A's, but it's not pronounced Fizza. It's just pronounced Fizza. One of the A's is silent. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. Maybe they take turns, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like about your name. And this is true of like a lot of like brown people names, Middle Eastern, Indian, Pakistani. It's like the Z in your name carries a lot of weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the A's are just like, they're like really small A's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, actually, you know why my mom added the extra A was because when I was born, I think the doctor called me Fiza because then they originally had it spelled F-I-Z-A. She thought the extra A would maybe like throw off the heavy. I don't know. I don't know. People just call me Fiza now. So.
Yeah, you're the vaccine. That's good. I can say, I got Pfizer. I got Pfizer. Yeah, who'd you have on the show? We had a Pfizer. So growing up in Florida, as Fizza Dosani, did you know other people of your ethnicity growing up in Florida?
Not like a whole lot. I mean, there was a South Asian community, but I grew up in like Lee County, like as in General E. Lee of the Confederacy.
Oh, wow.
So, like, you know, it was very segregated. It was like, you know, there were a lot of white and black people, but it was very segregated. And there was like, you know, I knew a couple people, but like not a ton. And I wasn't really like close because there really wasn't enough options. So
you grew up Muslim, right?
Yeah, I was raised Muslim, but I don't practice organized religion.
Did you do Hajj?
I did. Oh my God.
For those who don't know, can you explain what Hajj is?
Yeah. So Hajj is basically the Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca and Saudi Arabia. It's one of the pillars of Islam. So once in a lifetime, a Muslim, I guess a goal is to go and do this. And it was, my parents wanted to go and they convinced me somehow. You know, I didn't know what I was getting into when I came in, like, because when you get there, women have to cover everything, like we're second-class citizens, essentially. Like, not even trying to throw shade. That's just a fact in that country. I had to cover my hair. I had to cover everything. And, like, they're really good at it, but, like, it's 110 degrees. I'm not used to it. And I have a lot of baby hair. I'm trying to show you, but I combed it back, but I have a lot of baby hair. So when I was sweating, it was falling out from under my hijab. And like everyone was looking at me like I was about to have a nip slip on my forehead. Like I was walking around with forehead titty. And like, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't have time to explain why, but just believe women like we started doing recently. But all the men were wearing togas with no underwear. I swear to God. It was awesome. I've never seen life that when I went to Mecca and Saudi Arabia, and I've been to an orgy by accident.
No disrespect to Islam, but so much dick out there. So much dick.
Have you been, or have your parents been?
No, my parents aren't Muslim. When the Muslims in my family are like, I have uncles and cousins, and it's like mixed, like Christian, Muslim. My parents, they're like Buddhist for some reason. I don't know how that one happened, but
oh, you got lucky.
Yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, but then growing up, I had no structure, and that's why I'm like now host Zoom talk shows. So
Well, I had too much structure, and now I'm in therapy for 8 years, twice a week.
yeah, but you're getting a foot massage while doing your job. I mean, that's pretty boss right there.
But you know, it comes out of a place of necessity because I'm just trying to cope.
Right.
that was I think that was just I think with tragedy we need time. So yeah, I know that sounded more sad than I intended.
No, that's this show is called the So Sad Hour. I don't know if you heard, we changed our name. As soon as that cowboy died on our screen, I mean, God, like, what do you, a JFK joke, a dying cowboy, and now we're talking about the realities of, being in a religion. It's tough, So, but you took your look and, a lot of the struggle you've been through being an ethnic female comedian in Hollywood to create a certain franchise that is based on something that you went through a lot. And it also happens with, male ethnic comedians as well. But the way that you branded it was so genius. It's called facial recognition comedy. Can you explain a little bit more to the people here who haven't checked it out yet?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'll start by saying that Sammy has hosted some of our shows there. So, it was really fun to work with you. But facial recognition comedy it started out like people would get us confused. There were like a handful of brown or South Asian comics and female identifying comics in the comedy community, and we were never, like, at the time we were never booked on the same show because of tokenism, and also people would confuse us with each other because of like tokenism. So I got really, really triggered one night, and I created like a facial recognition guide and like had all of our faces on there, and it was like, reference this before you address any of us, because people would like have full conversations and then be like, okay, cool to see you, blank, and be saying a whole other. I've been brought on the stage with someone else's name, even though I was booked in the it's like, so it's sort of like caught on, like, and I guess it struck a nerve. And people were like, well, why don't you all should be on a show. And like, no one would ever book us together in the past. So it started as a stand-up show, and it turned into a comedy tour. And then we had bi-coastal residencies, monthly residencies in New York and LA prior to COVID. But now we do live stream shows. And we also have a weekly podcast. I believe we have like 150 episodes, and Sammy's been on one. So yeah, that's I mean, I think the long and short of it is like, we're not the same person, we're just, and it's to showcase the diversity within our demographic. I guess it's South Asian, Middle Eastern, North African.
Totally.
There's like an acronym for it now.
Acronym for what?
For our demographic, it's MINASA, Middle Eastern, North African, South Asian.
NASA? What would you say? No, that's where we work.
MINASA or MINASA.
Oh, MINASA. Yes, I like that. What does the M stand for?
Middle Eastern.
Okay, so M and E, Middle Eastern, and then NASA, and then South Asian at the end.
Yeah.
And then what's the NA for?
North African. So,
North African.
Like Egyptian and like
Yeah, where do you work? Me, NASA. I know a lot of you, you listen to Fizza's story, and like, I'm sure some of you like took it in and were like, damn, that's pretty serious. And I can vouch for that. When you're an artist and there's only so many people who kind of have your look, so you get pigeonholed and confused with the same group of people over and over. And it's happened to me, hundreds of times in my career. Oh, you're Hassan Minhaj. Oh, you're Fahim Anwar. Oh, you're Amir K. And every time I'm like, yes, check out my website. It's really good. I got really good online. But also follow my friend Sammy Obeid, because try to support it. But it's just because you forget who you are. But fortunately, people, it is true. People people don't know who you are, so they accidentally book you on the show. So thank you so much for booking me on yours, because I know you thought I was Zara Ali. So
I mean, Zara's on all her shows, so really you could just show up each time and get stage time, and we wouldn't know the difference. I'd be like, Zara, you let yourself go. You got to do those eyebrows and get those chin hairs. You got those horrible chin hairs.
what can I say? Aminasa. So that's awesome, Fizzo. So yeah, people check that out. Facial recognition comedy, and also every now and then they do a night on Archaeo. We'll do that again sometime. Archaeo Network had a
Oh my gosh,
recognition night.
we
So we'll do that
love
again sometime.
we love doing your show.
Yeah, my pleasure. Fizzo was one of the first people who did the show for one of the first weekends. So thank you so much for braving it out. I didn't know that she was so happy because she had her feet being rubbed at the time, but I thought she was just happy to be on the show. That's fine. That's fine. So let's play a game, Fizza. This game is called Snubbed. And Fizza, I understand that you are an actress and you've been acting for many years, and you've had a lot of roles in a lot of different shows. Now, we're going to examine some of those roles, and some of these characters maybe didn't get the storyline that they deserved. So we're going to watch a little clip, and then we're going to do some character analysis and really give the characters the full explanation and storyline they deserve.
This is hilarious.
Yeah. So this first one is the serious intern in How to Get Away with Murder.
Tournament style fight to the death. You'll each go head to head, facing off for your knowledge of everything CNG related until we're down to the final four.
Oh, sorry. Can we watch that one more time? It just went by so fast. It's possible.
Oh no, it's gone. It's lost. It was an ephemeral moment.
Hold on. I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Each go head to head, facing off for your knowledge of every.
Boom! Look at that. Full head shot.
So I actually have a couple. So what happened was my line is in there, but they cut the shot of me saying it. They used the line, and then they have another cutaway in there of me reacting to something that one of the lawyers said. But yeah, it's small.
What was the line?
It was one of the. It was I don't remember. Something legal, some legal jargon. It was a bunch of legal jargon, so I had to decode. I had to Google everything, so I knew what the fuck I was saying.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you were making a very serious face there. What was your thought? Can we watch it one more time and just see your? That's what this game is about. Is really analyzing. We're giving you the screen time that you deserve.
So I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that they booked me as serious intern because they really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because when I did the audition, there were like 4 different roles, and I did the audition in a crazy way. I basically did each character in the same read, or so I switched between. So I looked like I had like a dissociative personality disorder, but I guess something stuck, and they're just like, all right, she's Indian, she's brown, she'll be the serious one. So I think I was stereotyped in that way, but
it go head to head, facing off for your knowledge of every.
You need to go to the other clip where I'm actually like we
apparently didn't even know that was you, but look at that. But look at the face though for a second there. You are a little judgmental of that guy. What were you thinking? Like, I deserve his role?
Yeah, because I was, but I'll be honest, like I actually forgot my line because it was my first co-star. This was actually my first co-star role I've ever booked. So I was like completely like, hadn't been on a TV set in that capacity.
Well, that's huge. That's more co-stars than I've ever booked, Fizza. So congratulations. So that was Serious Intern. The next one, you were in Netflix's Dear White People, right?
Oh yeah, this one's This one's a long 20 seconds.
Your role was culinary student.
Yeah, they didn't start giving me names. I didn't give. That was a. Wait, hold on. Here we go. This one. This one's fun.
Madame.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and so.
You just.
Whoa.
Thank you. They should throw this stuff away until students.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and
Okay,
Szechuan
okay.
vinaigrette.
Stop. Well, where is a Kumamoto oyster from?
They should throw this stuff away.
Well, I'm not actually a chef, so I just read the lines.
You didn't even look it up. You didn't want to know where Kumamoto.
I did. These are like, this is a few years ago, some of these clips. So it's like, but yeah, I mean, I think I did. I mean, like, you don't want to go on set and be that person with like the one line that forgets the line, because I've been that person. And yeah, so I know I did like, I don't remember though, honestly, but you know what? That character had like, there was something there. There was some personality in that character. Like,
there was confidence. You believed in that Kumamoto oyster. Can we see it one more time?
The dude asking for the Kumamoto oyster, like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was with his plan. He was trying to take her out, and I was like, you know what? I'll hook you up. Come to culinary part of the school. I'll give you some gourmet shit that I made, and you're gonna impress this girl, and maybe you guys will, you know, get together and break up in a tragic, awful, painful way a couple months later because of emotional availability. I don't know.
You could say you literally were the reason that everything happened in this whole episode.
Yes. Thank you for seeing that. Thank you for seeing that.
That's what this whole snub game is about. It's going depth into these characters that didn't get the credit they deserve. Play it one more time.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and Szechuan vinaigrette.
You gave him the eye. You gave him the eye like, boom, we're in on this. You see that? That is.
Wait, there's a nod
right
too.
there.
There's going to be a little nod. Oh, you these are choices, people. These are choices. You don't just read a line. You got to live in the moment.
She likes it. She likes it. Where was the nod? Did we miss it?
Thank you.
Oh, boom! Look at that! Damn! That is acting. And look at that smile. Look at that smile. She's like, yeah, you like that oyster, don't you? Kumamoto, motherfucker.
It's funny because, like, for these roles, they give like a trailer because I guess SAG is like, you know, co-stars get. So it's trippy because it's like you get a trailer, there's all this stuff, and then you go and like do your line, which can take like, you know, shooting a scene getting all the coverage can take a long time.
Now,
but
were all those other culinary people in the background, were they like jealous that you got the line?
I mean, probably.
All right, we have one more. Are y'all familiar with the Childish Gambino?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a blast from the past.
He had an amazing music video called Sober, and guess who played worker number one? It's a Dosani. Boom! Boom!
I've never seen it that close.
Can we do we have like a telescope function? Can we see? I want to see what was on the menu also. Is that possible?
So this is actually maybe a Zanku chicken you've been to. This is the one. It's in Hollywood.
What? Yes, on Sunset?
Yeah, Hollywood on Sunset.
Oh, yeah. The Laugh Factory. Hell yeah, I've been to that Zanku. Dude,
no, not that Zanku. Further east. So there's another Zanku. It might be in Hollywood.
Yes, the one like past like near Vermont, kind
of.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one I like to go to. Oh my God, I sat at that table right there.
It was an overnight shoot actually. So they I guess the restaurant was closed and we just shot overnight.
Did you get some Zanku? Did they take some Zanku?
Yeah, we had some I think we ate Zanku. I think that's probably, or maybe they had. I don't remember. That's the night. Like I got like some some crazy news and was like trying to put out a fire, like in between like the takes.
Did Childish Gambino, did he come up to you after and he's like, listen, we don't have a budget for this, but we do give you free Zanku chicken?
Yeah, he was really sweet when but yeah, I mean, I have nothing but nice things to say about him and you know, he didn't have the budget, but he fed us. I can't complain.
What year was this?
It's hard to tell because it's so far zoomed out. Usually, like I can tell by like what my hair looks like, and length. But yeah, so my hair is pretty long, like, and that it's like here, it's like a little bit past the shoulders. So
yeah, the year that you wore the Zanku chicken hat, does that ring a bell or?
maybe 2016. When did the song come out? Because it was I think it was just whenever that song.
Somebody tell us that. I honestly, I will say the last time I've been to that Zanku chicken was in 2016. So I may have been in there hours before you shot that. Pretty enthralled. And I went back and I ordered garlic sauce, more garlic sauce at that exact same spot that you're in. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. These are the Holly boob tails, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know. The garlic sauce is clutch.
So clutch, right? 2015. Okay, 2015. There it is, Fizza. So any advice to aspiring actors like myself on how to book these roles?
Kiss a lot of ass. No, I'm just no, it's through, I'd say like I have an agent, so that's how I sort of got into the door for casting. So it's like I did stand up first. Acting is something that came later, and then I had to take acting classes because I was like, shit, I got to learn how to act because it is very much a different skill set. But I'd say like, you know, once you get in the door and you are like, if you're up for a co-star, those small roles are sometimes the hardest to book because you have to bring a lot to it. Like you have to add those moments in there that are not necessarily written in there because your function in the scene is to serve the scene, the story, you know, not to be the center of the scene. It's like very like supporting. So just add something, bring something to the table, and stand out a little in the audition.
A little, but not a lot, is what you're saying. Because if
it depends.
Try to make too much of a big scene, it's like you're trying to steal the show.
Yeah. If you look, yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. I've gone out for like hundreds of those things. I've never booked a single one. So
it's so crazy how like competitive it is for like those little things. Like I would have never known that like before I was in the industry. Like they're really like people really have to work and pay their dues, and like just to even get to that, it took years to even get to a point to do co-star roles.
Right.
And it's like, you know, something that like I'd see on TV and be like, oh, whatever, like that's, you know, but that's like something that casting directors will actually go out and audition people for and try to find the right fit. Like people are like a lot of like network shows, film, or I pulled a muscle. They're very like detail oriented. So, you know, they really do like the casting directors take even like co-star bookings pretty seriously in terms of like considering talent.
Right. Well,
but
you
it's like,
yeah. You
What was
worked your way
that?
up. Now you booked a co-star, and you know I know you're doing a bunch of other things, and now you're getting a foot massage on a show which you can put on your IMDb as lead role. So happy hour. Fizza, thank you so much for joining us and talking shop. This has been so much fun. Where can people find you? What's coming up? What can we check out your stuff?
Oh my goodness. So there's a lot coming up. I just joined Clubhouse. So if anyone's on there, I've been on it constantly. So if you want to like shoot the shit, please look me up on there and jump in a room. I'm at Fizza Dasani on all platforms. Instagram is the best place to like hit me up, and I'm gonna put that in the chat. So yeah, stay in touch. We have a facial recognition comedy show coming up the last Friday of this month at 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. It's a live stream show. Those tickets are only $5. So, and all the proceeds go to the artist performing. So that's again February 26th, 7 p.m. And those details will be available shortly. But you can also follow Facial Recognition Comedy on all the platforms. It's Facial Recognition Comedy. And also one last thing is I have my own late night show, live stream late night show this month, February 19th. At the Nowhere Comedy Club, which is a live stream platform like KO Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Both of you guys are excellent, by the way. I respect what you've done for the art, the art. Honestly, you're one of the trailblazers, the pioneers in Zoom comedy.
That's why the cowboy showed up here. I guess he got mixed.
Yeah. So yeah, February 19th, I'm hosting my own late night show, 7 p.m. Tickets are only $5, I think. And like, that would be really cool too, to see people at, if you're around. But yeah, I think, and I have a weekly podcast called Facial Recognition Comedy. That's a lot of stuff. Just click the link there. That's easier.
Click the link. It'll be, it's right there. It has all the information. We'll be posting this on YouTube with all that info as well. Everybody, give it up for Fizza Dosani for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
You feel amazing right now. So thank you so much. We are now down to our musical guests. You guys ready for some music? Come on, you ready for some music? Let me hear some musical notes in the chat now. This artist is an old friend of mine. You've seen him on Showtime, Hulu. Everybody give it up for our friend, Mr. Eric Schwartz.
Wow. Thanks for Sammy Obeid. That was a great interview with Fizza. She is amazing. I've known her since before she was a comedian, and I love her. I'm so glad to be on the show with her. So everybody, let's hear it for Fizza for sure.
Yeah.
Fizza!
I know, she totally reminded me to check my forehead titty for baby hairs.
Oh shit, I like took all my lighting and stuff down when I was done. But yeah, so I've known Eric for years. I met him when I just moved to LA before I started doing comedy here, and I had a blonde mullet, so I'm just glad he was nice to me.
Oh, I love your style. That's one thing I always say to you is your style is the best, right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I do. It's so good to see you tonight.
You too.
Crazy. I didn't even know you guys
like off the Zoom and you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll kick it. All right, cool. Okay, Sammy. Last time you had me on the show, I failed you. I tried to do my song. I tried to do my song about the stimulus check. Who's gotten their stimulus check so far? That's not many of you. That's not many. Okay, so see, people are waiting for it. So I made an anthem called "Give Me My Stimmy." Yeah. I tried to perform it on Sammy's show, and I had just written it that day, and I didn't know the words, and I couldn't do it. I had like 4 or 5 times, and I couldn't get it. So what did I do? I wrote a second version, and I'm about to do it for you guys tonight. Are you guys? Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Y'all taking your time. Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Aye. Give me my stimmy. Oh, I lost a year of my life. How you late with the stimmy? When I dropped part 1, got my stimmy the next day. Didn't hesitate to spend it cause I got mad bills to pay. Every last cent went to go and pay my rent. Not for the whole place, just for the room I'm in. Another committee gonna give another stimmy and increase the money all the way up to 2 G's. But I'm gonna need you to find $780 more in it for me. If I'm late with my tax, y'all charge me the max, cause that is a rule that's written. So why do you laugh when I ask for a bet? Give me my stimmy with interest, give me my stimmy. I bet you won't go broke. Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Aye. Give me my stimmy. Ha! It's gonna go right back to you anyway when I pay my taxes. So let me hold my for a little bit. Come on, government. You're still coming out ahead. That's Give Me My Stimmy Part 2, y'all.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, Kara was there the last time, and she said, "You're gonna do Give Me My Stimmy tonight?" I got you, Kara. Kara, did I deliver more than you expected?
Yes, you did.
I'm about to go 2 extra miles, Kara, because you know what's coming up. Everybody knows what's coming up in like a week or so. Valentine's Day. May or may not have a Valentine's Day, but you know what we all have within us? That deal breaker. That one thing that if somebody does it, you're like, they're out of my life. And for me, it's when I was dating this girl and she said, "What are we going to do for Valentine's?" I'm like, you're over 17 years old. You should not have to say Valentine's anymore. I mean, she was way over 17. I'm not saying I'm going there. I'm saying you cannot be allowed to say it after you're 17 years old. That's when if you're 18, you have to learn how to say it correctly, Valentine's. So that's what inspired this song, and it's called Valentine's. Hit it. You're so fine, but this is where I draw the line. Don't you know there is no time to be your Valentine? Girl, you gotta say it right. You are a perfect 10. You're a 10. No longer pretend. But I just can't use an M for N when you say Valentine. Somebody call the grammar police. She's committed a crime. There's no such thing as a Valentine. I love you, girl. I don't mean to scold you. Just saying what everyone's thinking but never told you. You do it all the time and I never say jack. But this one's the straw that broke the camel's back. Like when you asked to cook me breakfast, I just let it slide, 'cause I believe in you inside. But when you said you studied in the library, oh no, I thought it was a pie, like blueberry or cherry. I know you got a big heart. You got all the right features, but I can't bring you home to my parents. Girl, they're both teachers. You are a dime. You're a dime. Grammar is my life. The grammar is my life. With a bump and grind. Grammar really lights my fire. Go from wimp to I go from wimp to pimp. Cupid's arrow has gone limp. That noodle stick. Say Valentine. Girl, you got me feeling so out. You want to get out of your clothes, but see, let's just say supposedly. You didn't say supposedly. There's no I in team. There's no R in harsh. Here's an idea, my dear. Park those R's in the garage. You say you want a picture when we go on a date. Do you mean a baseball player or a thing of lemonade? You say you're getting silicone implants. Beautiful, because that would mean your boobs will become supercomputers, girl. They'd be voluptuous, not voluptuous. If I dump the hard drive on them, is that too presumptuous? And please don't say chipotle, because it's chipotle. It rhymes like the corn with mayonnaise. Elote special. Why must you express those? Extra X's explaining, especially espresso. So if you get those Rosetta Stones, call me. Will I pick up the phone? Probably. This is a catastrophe. But girl, it doesn't have to be. There's also missing an apostrophe. when you spell Valentine's. And that's apostrophe with apostrophe U-R-O-R apostrophe R-E, girl. So bright, come the apple of my eye. Me one time, Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day Grammargram. And that's my 2 songs. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, give it up for Eric Schwartz, everybody. That was amazing.
Music videos for both of those songs, and you can find them. Look up Valentine and Give Me My Stimmy. I have part 1 and part 2. So
Amazing. Look those up on your socials, on your YouTube.
yeah, YouTube. I think but all my socials probably should have them. Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Eve we had Eric, and the Stimmy song was fresh. He just came out.
I had just that day written it, and I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care. New year, new me. And then that new me was not the one I wanted it to be.
I thought it was great. We did it 3 times. I liked it. But you added verses this time. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Thanks for having me on.
It's just like the Stimmies. They're going to come eventually. You know what I mean?
It's dumb. It honestly, guys, if you write a song that day, don't try to perform it that night without especially if it's that fast. I mean, some of the funniest parts of my songs is when I'm trying to record them, those fast raps. I'll be like, and the committee gonna be damn it. That's like, I have recordings of me swearing up a storm because I can't get it's hard, to get that.
Oh yeah. You nailed it tonight. It was like super fast, man. That was beautiful.
Since New Year's.
Yeah.
So. And
the Valentine's Day song, that was perfect. You wrote that one in the new year?
No, I wrote that one a few years ago. That's a classic one.
Awesome. You can check out more of Eric's work on his Instagram. We'll throw it in the chat. And Instagram, YouTube, all the places. Where else can we find you?
Not at any comedy clubs yet, but this is what I want to announce to you guys. All right, I'm just gonna say it, and I'm afraid to say it, and that's probably good, is to get me out of my comfort zone. In March, I'm releasing 1 song every day, 30 songs in 30 days, audio.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Wow.
But I need you guys to support it, because if I release 30 songs and they all have 30 views, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, we'll each watch it 30 times. So you got 1,000 already there.
All right, thank you. We got more than 30 people here. I'm done. I'm good.
30, all right, you heard it. 30 days, 30 songs. There better be one about Cesar Chavez Day, or you're fucked up.
I'll take that note.
One more hand for Eric Schwartz, everybody. Come on, let him hear it. That was amazing. Thank you so much for dropping by. And also, I had no idea that you and Fizza knew each other. That's a great booking on my part. So,
for sure. Oh, guys, by the way, Sammy, what Fizza said about Sammy is true. He given us an outlet, and it's a really great outlet. I've done other shows, and this is the vibe of it because of you people. The people that he's attracted is really cool. So thank you guys for being at Sammy's show.
It really is the KO family. You make comedians want to come back. We've never even done that in relationships. So thank you so much for doing that. And one more hand for Eric Schwartz and Fizza Dosani and the cowboy that died so that we could have a good time tonight. Thank you so much for joining the So Happy Hour. We will be dark next week, just so we can take a week off, and we'll be back the following week. So thank you so much. Give it up for yourselves, and have a happy night. Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy. What's wrong with us?